In this video, we will discuss software development or system development lifecycle with an example company, Omanders Incorporated. What is software development lifecycle? Software development lifecycle is the process followed to produce a high quality system. Each phase of the SDLC produces an output or artifact required by the next phase. The phases of the software development lifecycle are the first, initiation and planning, followed by requirement analysis phase, then the design phase, development, testing, deployment, and maintenance. Omanders Incorporated, the example company, started operations in January 2016, offering task processing and payday loan services. The CEO of Omanders, who is also the project sponsor, and the operations team have observed that it takes more time to finish processing a customer loan request. Though no complaint has been made by any customer, the CEO is worried that if this problem is not resolved, some customers could start complaining, which could cause potential loss of customers or repeat transactions. The CEO desires a solution by end of 2022 to achieve at least 30% reduction in processing time. So the CEO asked the in-house business analyst, who is also a project manager, to come up with a possible solution to the problem. This triggers the initiation phase. The purpose of the initiation phase is to ensure that the proposed solution is of strategic value before progressing to the next phase. So the business analyst develops the business case. If this is approved by the sponsor, the business analyst will conduct a feasibility study to see if it is possible to execute the solution recommended in the business case, especially from the technology perspective. Once the feasibility study is approved, the business analyst will draft the initiation document. If this document is authorized by the sponsor, the business analyst will proceed to the requirement analysis phase. And the purpose of this phase is to produce detailed requirement specifications and select a software vendor to design and develop a custom solution that will satisfy the business need of Omanders. The input to this phase are the outputs from the initiation phase, which are business case, feasibility study, draft initiation documents. And part of the draft initiation documents are the high-level features, which are client information, income information, loan request, and utilities. Now, the login or access through social media is outside the scope of the recommended solution. So the business analyst collaborates with stakeholders to gather stakeholder requirements for each high-level features. Those stakeholder requirements are also or can also be referred to as the use cases. So for client information, the stakeholder requirements are users can register and add personal details, users can log in with valid username and password, they can view personal details, they can update personal details. For income information, users can add income information, they can view their income information, they can update their income information. Users' income information should be verified and approved before it becomes valid. For loan requests and utilities, users can apply for one payday loan at a time, Any outstanding payday loan must be paid before a user can apply for a new loan. The loan amount applied for cannot exceed the limit set for the user. Ability for users to view outstanding loan information. For non-functional requirements, the details are solution should handle 100,000 users at the same time without degrading in performance. Each web page should open within 10 milliseconds. Other activities performed are software vendors are screened to select a vendor. Feasibility study authorized in the initiation phase is refined and validated. Requirements are analyzed, reviewed, and approved by Omades sponsor and stakeholders. Omades signs a contract with the selected software vendor. The next phase is the design phase, and the purpose of this phase is to describe the architecture, high-level design, and low-level design of the proposed solution based on approved requirement specifications. In the requirement analysis phase, the high-level design specifies the modules of the proposed solution and their interfaces with one another, and this is carried out by the solutions architect and the senior developer. The low-level design specifies the units within each module, their interfaces, and the physical database design of the proposed solution. This is done by the developers and the QA team. Some high-level design artifacts are architecture level 1. Each layer in the application logic tier are like the floors of a house. Architecture level 2. Each layer in the application logic tier are like, or each module in the application logic tier are like the rooms in each floor of a house. You have the logical data model, development and database platforms. Some low-level design artifacts are physical database design, class diagrams, user interface design, environments, test plan, and test types. The next phase is the development phase, and the purpose is to build or construct the proposed solution to satisfy requirements and design specifications. The inputs are the high-level design artifacts and the low-level design artifacts obtained from the design phase. In this phase, environments are created. The development team develops the proposed solution. Unit and integration testing are done. Test cases are developed by the QA team. Some development artifacts are code segment for client information class, and the output of the development phase is a developed solution, compiled, unit tested, reviewed, and initially integrated. The next phase is the testing phase, to test and ensure that the developed solution is working according to requirement specifications. The QA team performs internal testing such as systems, regression, stress, and performance testing. Omades stakeholders conduct user acceptance testing, and the output of this phase is a tested and accepted payday loan solution ready to be deployed. The next phase is deployment phase, to install the solution in the production environment and make it available for use by Omades and her customers. In this phase, documentation is completed, deployment and support teams are trained. Omades is trained by the deployment team. Production environment is prepared and deployed with the payday loan solution. The output of this phase is deployed and operational payday loan solution. In the maintenance phase, support and enhancement of the working solution is carried out to improve or at least sustain its benefits. The support team provides support by resolving issues and fixing bugs. Enhancement with new features requested by Omades users are carried out by the development team and the QA team. Adaptive and preventive maintenance are also carried out. The output of this phase is a stable and durable payday loan solution. In summary, we define software development life cycle to describe the process followed to produce a high quality system. Each phase of the SDLC produces outputs or artifacts required by the next phase, and the SDLC begins with the initiation or planning phase and progresses through requirement analysis, design, development, testing, deployment, and maintenance. We used a real-life example, Omades Incorporated, to demonstrate SDLC in a sequential fashion, where a previous phase was completed before the next phase could begin. Some of our future videos will include SDLC types such as predictive, iterative, incremental, and adaptive models. Thanks for watching. Please leave your comments below.